Okay, so I've been away for a few days. I haven't posted, but I haven't been inactive. Basically, we went on the trip. I talked about it before. We were going on a family vacation. Okay, so we went to Ilan and Geelong, Taiwan. These are on the northeast coast. It's a very mountainous region along the ocean. So the first place we went to, we did some walking and such uphill and everything. And then when we got to the hotel was this itty bitty teeny tiny thing that could barely fit the bed. And then like there was a small path in front of the bed between the TV and the bed that's barely a yoga mat wide. And then into the bathroom. So it was a really tiny room. It was me, my husband, my two kids. There was no room, so I couldn't do anything there. But I had already done a lot of walking during the day, so it wasn't like I was inactive. The next day we did more stuff. We were walking around more different places, traveling to and from everywhere. We got to the next hotel. That hotel was cool because it had a slide in the kids' room. So what we did there is they had bikes to let people use. And the bikes are the ones with the kids' seats in the front. Now remember, my kids are 6 and 4 years old. Okay, so my 4-year-old was in front of me and the 6-year-old was in front of my husband, and we went on a bike ride that was not uphill but not flat. It was slightly up a little bit, and that really impacted my knees a lot. So we ended up stopping and not getting all the way to the lake we were going to and turning around and going back, but then going the other direction, which was more flat, and then stopping at a different park and letting the kids swim around in the water that was there. And I got in the water with the kids, but it wasn't very deep, so I was more walking around in the water. And then we rode back to the hotel. And we stayed in the hotel for the night. The next day it was pouring rain. We couldn't really we got out of the car a few times, but it was really just, every time we got out of the car, we were out for maybe 5 minutes and it would start raining again because there was a typhoon. Oh, fun. Anyway, we didn't really do much that day, so I just took it as a rest day. We got to the last hotel, which was in Yelio. Now in Yelio, there's this thing, a park called, it's a Geo Park, which is all natural and stuff. And there are these really awesome, like, natural sculpture things that come up. Let me see where the photos are. Boom, 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 boom. I have photos of the thing. But the main statue that everyone wants to see is the Queen's head, which, personally, what I say, it looks like Nefertiti. Okay? I'm trying to find the pictures, but they're far back now, because my husband took a lot of pictures. Did I go too far back at this point? I might be too far back. Okay, go back down a little bit. I am trying to find the pictures. Okay, that's making pizza in the park. Okay, that was the second day that the first day. The first day we made pizza in that park. We walked around a big lake and we made pizza. The kids made pizza anyway. A small pizza. There we go. There's the Elio. So we had to walk out in the hot sun to this. And what do you think? Do you think it looks like Nefertiti? I think it looks like Nefertiti. Ignore this little bubble. That's Facebook. Anyway, yeah. I think it looks like the bust of Nefertiti. Anyway, it's a natural sculpture, but it was quite a hike out there. And then a hike back in the very hot sun. After that, we got back in the car and we started heading back to Nantou, which is in central Taiwan. On the way to Nantou, we stopped at other places. We stopped at an old tofu street and we walked up and down the street a while. And then after that, we went to a reservoir. And at the reservoir, we had to walk downhill in, but walk uphill out. And that was, on the way out, there was a dog resting, an unleashed dog, probably a dog that lives somewhere on the property. And my youngest had commented on it, and then he was all happy-dappy, just jumping around, walking a little bit ahead of us. And I guess he got a little bit close to the dog, and he popped up and startled the dog. And the dog started, row, 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 but then ran away. Didn't bite him, but still scared. My son got really scared, started freaking out, fell down, rolled somewhat downhill to us, got a little bit of cut on his arm, on his leg, but otherwise was okay, aside from getting scared. So yeah, that was exciting. And then we got back to the in-laws. After that, we slept at the in-laws. So even though I wasn't doing Chloe's workouts these days, I was still very active. And then we got back here to Tainan the day after. So after the incident with the reservoir, we went back to Nantou, we slept at the in-laws, and then we came home. So I was busy between packing and traveling and getting home, and I did a little bit of stuff around the house and whatnot, but I really didn't work out that much that day. And then that was Wednesday. Thursday, I did some stuff around the home, but not much. I didn't go into full workout mode. Friday, I worked all day. Friday is my busiest work day. I literally had classes all day. Saturday morning, I went to the gym. I spent 2 hours at the gym in the morning. And then in the afternoon, I taught. I had classes. So now here we are on Sunday. So I taught classes throughout the day today, as well as cleaning up and stuff, vacuuming, whatnot. And it's time to get down to workouts, time to get back onto the schedule. Now, one thing at the gym is once a month, because I'm with the personal trainer, they do the whole weigh-in thing. And I didn't lose any weight, but I did gain muscle. Like they have this in body or whatever thing where you stand on, it's like magnetic things, and you have these two things you hold with electrodes out, and my muscle percentage went up. So I took pictures of it, but they didn't give me the paper to bring home this time. Usually they do. Where is it? How much did it go up? It wasn't a huge amount, but there was an increase. So my muscle increase is... Ay, what happened here? What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing to zoom in on this. So my muscle increase is 0.4%. The last time they checked it, which it actually might have been 2 months ago, was 28.6. This time it was 28.9, or that's kilograms of muscle. I'm not exactly sure. I don't understand the thing fully, but yeah, there it is. So my muscle has increased, but I have not lost any weight. So we'll see how it goes. Today's workout day. I will get to it. I'm not going to film it today because that's that, but this is my workout room here. Okay? So that's an update. There we go. Bye-bye.